Remember when the song was poppin', like really poppin'? I mean, that was an interesting time for Zayn, wasn't it? Hey you guys, it's Charles and welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new here, hi, my name is Charles and yes, welcome to my channel. My god, I feel kind of drowsy right now and my hair just would not cooperate, so it's like a shaggy mess right now. But you know what? Knowing Zayn's music the semi way I do, I'm just like, I guess it fits the mood. So today I'm going to be listening to Zayn's new album, No One Is Listening, and I really cannot believe this is his third album. I mean, I forget when his first album came out. What was that, like 2016, I think? Yeah, I think it was 2016. And then in 2018, his second album, Icarus Falls, came out, but I feel like no one listened to that album because to my memory, that was a long album, so a lot of people were like, I ain't listened to that. But yeah, here we are, album 3. When it comes to Zayn, I'm kind of neutral on him. He wasn't my favorite One Direction band member, but he wasn't like bad at all. He's actually, I think, one of the most talented ones in that band. Was one of the most talented people in that band. I keep forgetting that One Direction is not coming back. No matter what they say, I'm like, they ain't coming back. Not even just the four of them that were there on the last album. I'm just like, they ain't coming back. But yeah, when it comes to Zayn, I'm just like, he has a very interesting vibe to him. And as a person, I'm just like, okay, I remember what you did to Perry, but you know what? I'm just like, he's just chilling now, so I'm just like, okay, maybe we can listen to this album now. I legit have not listened to any of his albums in full. Like, his first album, was it just a self-titled album? I don't remember the name of it, but I was like, the only song off there I've heard was like Pillow Talk. And then I heard nothing off Icarus Falls, so like, really. I really have not heard anything from Zayn except for I think like one song basically. Anyways, Zayn's released his third album now, and I was like, you know what? It's a short album, and I don't know, maybe I would like to see where he is at now with his music, so I was just like, let me check this album out. Zayn released this album in January of this year, of 2021, so yeah, we'll see how it goes. It's been almost a month since he released it, so let's see, because I feel like not many people have been talking about it, which, to be honest, this could be another Icarus Fall situation where people are just like, he's not really promoting, but then again, he has, like, social anxiety, right? Something like that. That's why he doesn't really, like, show his face and do interviews and all that anymore, so let's see if this project he's, like, released is going to be interesting. I mean, it's titled No One Is Listening, which means could be mean actually it can mean a lot of things, but let's see what he's talking about. So the first song on the album is called Calamity. What's up with these sad tones?
But when it's time rapping white linen,
interesting. Spoken word.
I say it for my sanity. My brain lives with the cannabis. Can I resist the dark abyss? There are rumors we have to face. I prefer sooner than after late.
Okay, there's some actual singing going on in the song. This song is so bare bones so far. I'm like, is this how the whole album's gonna be like? Okay, so that was Calamity, and okay, I was like, is this spoken word or technically rap? And I was like, I don't know, like, what to classify what he's doing in this song. It's either one of those two. But, listen to the song, I was like, I'm getting some despair, I'm getting some depression, I'm getting some very dark, moody vibes. So clearly, I feel like Zayn's not in a good place. And, toward the end of the song when he's like, no one is listening, I'm like, baby, do you feel like you're alone? I feel like there's a lot in the song basically being like, girl, I have no control and things are getting so dark. And I'm like, still, Zayn? Still? But then again, this kind of thing doesn't go away, so. There was a lyric here where he says, my mind's in a prism shape and in times like a prison state. And I was like, ooh, bars. But I was like, doesn't he have social anxiety in general? Something like that. I know he has something like that, which is why he acts the way he acts and he doesn't like show his face that often anymore. But like, I feel like maybe he's just in his head too much and he's just feeling way too much and not feeling good at all. The next song is called Better. This feels more uplifting already from the last song. Okay, so that was better. And from what I could gather, this song is about, finding your way back. I think because the song is called Better, and some of the lyrics, I was like, it feels like he's getting into a relationship, and this relationship is kind of like a second chance, and he doesn't want to screw it up. That's what I'm kind of getting because in the song, he was talking about like a trial and him getting acquitted. I think there was a reference to like the OJ Glove situation, but yeah, I think the song is just basically him being like, things get better, and yeah. So the next song in the album is called Outside. He said, getting that head voice. Okay, so that was Outside, and from what I could gather, this song was about trying to get back with someone who, I guess, their relationship crumbled, and he's just like, I don't want to be without you, and I don't want to have to think about you being with someone else. And I'm just like, so I gather this song is about Gigi Hadid because I'm pretty sure they broke up at a certain point, and then like eventually they got back together because now they have a baby. So I'm just like, yeah, the song I definitely feel is 100% about Gigi Hadid, their relationship, and I'm just like, okay, yeah. So the next song on the album is called Vibes. Okay, finally something in this album that's gonna wake me up. Okay, so that was Vibes, and honestly, this is like the first song in the album that has jolted me awake. And yeah, I mean, the production of this was a little bit more lively. It's not like super up tempo, but I don't know, the production was doing something to me that the other ones were just making me go to sleep. But this one, it made me feel more awake, even though it wasn't really pumping. But anyway, this song, I'm just like, to me, it sounds like we're talking about sex. Like, of course. Since he's only been with Gigi for the longest time, I'm just like, clearly this is about Gigi Hadid, and I'm just like, go off you two, vibes, vibes all around. This song was really vibes, like it was a vibe. The next song is called Wen Loves Around featuring Sid. Oh, okay, she's opening up the song. So that was When Love's Around, and I mean, we're just continuing the theme of love and sex from the last song Vibes, but I will say that Vibes and also this song When Love's Around, they do make a nice couplet of two songs back to back, and I don't know, I liked the production of this song, and yeah, it was fine. The next song on the album is called Connection. We slowing it back down even slower than it was before. You are. So that was Connection, and once again, this is another song about love, and he's talking about how the love he has for this person is so strong, it's like a drug, and he just wants a connection, a physical connection? I kept hearing physical connection in the background, so I'm just like, yes, I feel like he's just like, I love you a lot, and the love that I have for you is so strong, and he's just like, I want us to have a physical connection, and I'm just like, okay, yeah, yeah. Honestly, this is probably one of the best songs on the album. Just thinking about it, I'm just like, what? This is song 6? I'm just like, so we're about halfway through the album, and this album so far is chill, but I'm just like, not many songs that I would listen to a lot, you know? So the next song is called Sweat. Okay, some more production. Got Titanic. Okay, so that was Sweat, and I see that we got into that physical relationship he was talking about in Connection. So, yes, very hot, and we are moving on. So the next song on the album is called Unfuckwithable. Is that how you say it? Unfuckwithable. Sure, whatever. Honestly, I am in a drowsy mood right now, so these very slowed down songs with very minimal production, they are really not doing it for me right now. I'm just like, I feel like I'm going to sleep. He's basically saying I'm unbothered. Okay. So that was Unfuckwithable, and like the title of the song itself, I was like, is this a song about, you know, how Zayn is very unbothered and you can't mess with him? And listen to the song, I was like, yes, this is exactly what the song is about. So, yeah. So the next song on the album is called Window Seal featuring Devlin. Okay. Devlin came in being like, bam. So that was Windowsill, and once again, another song about sex, but this time the song really is more about wanting that person to come back for more and doing whatever they can do to make this person come back. And I was like, okay, cool. But, you know, the best part of the song for me was Devlin. His voice and his verse really were the best, but other than that, I was like, the song is just okay. The next song is called Tightrope, and I believe in the last song he mentioned a tightrope, so maybe this connects to the last song. I do love me a guitar. Ooh, okay. It's cute. It was you. So that was Tightrope, and I think this is another song from the album that is a very huge standout for me. I don't know, I just thought it was a very beautiful song and, you know, about love, and I don't know, I thought it was very sweet, even though the song essentially is about him feeling like he's walking a tightrope because the girl that he likes is kind of testing him. But, you know, as the song went on, I was like, this felt very beautiful and very nice, and yeah. The last song on the album is called River Road. Oh my god, he started the album very low key and now he's ending the album very low key. Okay, we're ramping up. He really has me going to Sleep Town with this song. The river of tears, ooh wow. Whatever happened to Alessia Cara? So that was River Road, and not gonna lie, I almost fell asleep listening to the song, but you know what? That's the kind of sound that Zayn usually goes for, the kind of aesthetic. It's kind of like you're falling asleep to his music. Only some of his songs are like upbeat, and even the songs that aren't like super upbeat, they're very, very few in between. So I was like, okay, this song is very in his lane. I couldn't really pay attention to the lyrics of this song when I was listening to the song because I was feeling very sleepy. So I had to look at the lyrics, and looking at it, I was just like, so I guess he's just like questioning where he's gonna go in life and, what's in store for him. And I'm like, girl, don't we all have those deep night questions that we ask ourselves that we don't want to think about because it's going to make us all depressed and sad? Seriously, Zayn is always feeling anxious or very depressed or in despair a lot, and I'm just like, that must be sad. That must be very sad and very hard to deal with feeling like that a lot. Okay, so we have finally come to the end of this album, and I gotta say, this is the first Zayn album I've ever heard, and it honestly aligns with what I thought a Zayn album was gonna sound like. This was a very moody and very atmospheric album talking about anxiety and depression and, sex and love. And I was just like, okay, this is cute. This is cute. But, the album for me felt a little too simplistic with the production. And, not like the lyrics were really jumping at me all the time either. So I thought we could have done better, Zayn. But you know what? He's just going to give out what he's going to give out. And we just got to be like, okay, we either like it or we don't like it. So my favorite songs in the album were Better, Vibes, Connection, Sweat, and Tightrope. So that is 5 out of 11 songs. So kind of almost half of this album I like. The other half I was like, it's fine. It's fine. Not bad, but it's just fine. And I'm not like jumping to like re-listen to them. Honestly, this is a very personal and very sensual album in my opinion. But also, I feel like you can just put this in the background and not even think about it, and you can just vibe to it. But, the album is literally called No One Is Listening, and honestly, you could just put this in the background and, yeah, not really listen to what he was saying, but just vibe to the sound. So tell me down below in the comments what you thought about this album and what your favorite songs from it were. I mean, this album only has 2 singles, Better and Vibes, and apparently Vibes is like the final single from this album, and it came out in like January as a second single, and not only second single, final single. So I'm just like, barely any promotion for this album was done. Baby, you gave Lady Gaga and Chromatica a run for their money when it comes to not promoting at all. I'm just gonna plug in real fast. If you like album reactions, then maybe you should go subscribe to my channel because I do album reactions, I do movie reviews, I talk about Blu-rays, and I do whatever else I want to do on this channel because, it's my channel. I'm gonna do whatever else I want to do. So if any of that sounds interesting to you and, you like my personality, then, subscribe because, why not? Just like my hair today, I feel like this album reaction was kind of messy. Yeah, my hair ain't looking good and I feel drowsy, and this album made me feel even drowsier at times, so it's whatever. Anyways, you guys, thank you for coming to my channel and watching this whole album reaction, and I will see you in the next video if you're here, maybe. Yep. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go now, so yes, bye.